If you sit, you lose your momentum.
Sure you do.
It's fine. I'm okay with it. I'll get it back up. I'm so sweaty.
Hi, I'm Maria Abreu. I am 25 years old and I'm from New London, Connecticut. I was born in Miami, Florida. I come from a Hispanic family, so most of the time we're usually with each other, having a good meal and talking. Never much campgrounds or anything like that, so I never really had much of an experience with that growing up. But then I met good friends, and that's how I started dabbling in hiking and trails and mountains.
I'm gonna be hiking tomorrow for the first time in my life.
The first mountain I ever hiked was Mount Monadnock, and I have to say I was not prepared at all.
They're up there. I'm down here climbing rocks. Actually climbing rocks.
I had no idea what I was getting into. I wore flat Nikes that were meant for inside HIIT training. It was bad. It was really bad. But I think it set me up for what I did at Mount Moosilauke. If it wasn't for Mount Monadnock, I would not have been able to do Moosilauke. So a couple of weeks ago, Kristin asked me if I would help her shoot on a mountain for some B-roll. And then she said, oh, it's a 4,000-foot mountain. I said, what's the difference between that and what I did before? And she said, well, it's fine. You'll be fine. You've done great. And I thought, okay, sure, let's try this. But then, as the week progressed, she decided to tell me that I would be the subject of this video. And here I am.
You'll be fine. I mean, I have to be fine. There's no other choice.
When we first got to the mountain, it still didn't hit me right away that it was 4,000 feet. It didn't look as big from the bottom. I guess there was just more trees. But beginning the hike, I thought, okay, we're gonna get this, it's gonna be just fine. And we also had a friend, Kevin, with us. So I wanted to make sure I didn't look like an amateur, because even though it's my first 4,000 foot, I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing.
We left New York City with our windows down. We couldn't see the trees and it was too damn loud. I will stand on your border and I'll search through the clouds. Yeah, we left New York City with our windows down.
So the hike begins, we cross a little nice little bridge or whatever, it's cute. But soon, it just begins to feel a little tough, tougher and tougher and tougher. And I thought, okay, if this is just the bottom, how is the top gonna feel?
I'm tired. I'm out of water. This is where the murders happen, right?
So Kristin and Kevin decided to do the Beaverbrook Trail, which is apparently the hardest one on Mount Moosilauke. As we continue to go up, it's getting more and more difficult. There are some rocks that are a little mossy. It rained the day before, so it's not as easy terrain. And it was extremely humid. So going up this mountain, I felt like I was having trouble breathing at times. I made sure Kristin and Kevin were like just doing their own thing and I'd catch up when I could. I'm pretty sure we brought about 5 or 6 bottles of water with us. I went through all of it. I remember going up this mountain was extremely tough at times, but I thought to myself, okay, if they could do it, I could do it. They're not gonna complain. I'm gonna get up this mountain.
Thighs aren't meant for this. Actually, all thighs are meant for this. Get back up here!
When I first heard the term 48 4,000 footers, I had no idea what it was. I could guess, but I had no actual knowledge of it. When we actually got on the mountain and did it, it was a door opening to see a community that I had never known existed.
Proud of you.
And there's so many, and they're all very open and helpful and loving and sweet to each other. Even if they're all having such a tough time on this mountain, they always make the point to say hello to you, or how are you doing, and oh, it's nicer up there, there's a view.
Oh, wow. Almost.
So once we reach the top, you know, above all the trees that are there, it looks like you're entering a whole new world. The way Kristin puts it is as if you're entering Ireland, which I would agree. It looks like just a whole other place on the planet. And just seeing the surroundings, it's like a panorama of just beauty. Mountains everywhere, hikers everywhere, everyone's drinking their waters, having their Cliff Bars, because they're all just as tired as I am. It was a very wholesome experience because there's a ton of people there that just went through the same thing you did, just have the same kind of sense of relief and satisfaction that they also completed what you completed. It's really rewarding.
How's it feel?
When I was on the top of the mountain, I can't describe to you how it feels to be able to conquer a feat that I had never had a chance to before. Being at top, knowing that I accomplished something that no one else in my family has done. They all think I'm crazy. They all ask me, why are you doing this? You should really stop. You might fall one day. I think this is something that I definitely want to explore more. It's a great way of keeping in shape. It's a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to step away from the world, get off your phone, get off the internet, get away from all the terrible things that are happening in the world and just be in the moment with nature. And it's beautiful. So I kind of want to explore this more, and I'm excited to try my next one.
Careful. Need to fill up your water?
It's so nice.